trailer.
All right, put it like this. To me, they showed every good part of the movie in the trailer.
Huh?
To me, they showed every good part of the movie in the trailer.
Like an old Rocky trailer. Yeah. Okay.
Right. The whole fight scene with the on top of the train, and the fight. She punched the old lady in the face, and then they had the little scuffle right there with the scroll, and then everybody. The only thing they didn't show in the previews was like the regular people was trying to hold her back from fighting the old lady. That was the only thing that I seen that the trailers didn't didn't really show. So what about since you seen it? Did you think they showed too much in there in the trailers?
Oh hell no!
So
I didn't think they showed much of nothing in the trailers, bro. All they showed was a couple of hints of a fight that we knew that there was a fight on the train. And then we knew that she punched that old lady. That's all we knew. We didn't know about that she was running throughout the whole freaking chain. She actually sees Stan Lee. We didn't know about all the stuff that went on when the dude went up on top, when the dude grabbed the fucking electrical cables and fucking got blasted backwards. We didn't know about none of that shit. We didn't know about Nick Fury and fucking Phil Coulson in the fucking car underneath the fucking train, chasing him and shit. And then he finds out, spoilerific, right? We're going spoilerific?
Oh,
shit, fucking Nick Fury finds out there's a fucking scroll right next to him. Come on, man. We ain't see none of that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm just saying, dude. Fucking, the shit was fucking amazing, bro. The fucking trailers only fucking give you teasers and hints.
The trailer gave you the whole end of the movie.
What about
not really, man. We didn't see everything that she did. She actually flew through an entire starship and blew that bitch up, man.
That's was in the trailer.
Tony Stark to the 10th
that
level.
Was in one of the trailers.
That wasn't in the trailer.
All right.
Not her flying through a starship and freaking blowing up the whole fucking starship, bro. We saw her fucking smashing through the other smaller ships.
So Chuck, we didn't see that in the trailer.
I seen every Captain Marvel trailer. I seen every Captain Marvel trailer. That was not in one of the trailers.
But I did. All right, Kaleidoscope. The final trailer.
Oh, did you see the trailer when they did that?
Yeah, I saw it, but I didn't see him blowing up. I know she was headed towards something in the space.
Yeah,
but
you ain't see her fly through the thing.
No,
blew it up.
Didn't show that. They just showed her with a flame right behind her, like the Phoenix would, and she was going real fast.
Yeah,
trust me, man. It's like, think about it this way: we're comic book fans, right? Some of us a little bit more deeper than others.
Yeah.
So we have certain expectations when we actually watch a Marvel movie or a DC movie, whatever. You know, when it comes to one of our comic characters that we like, we want to get boom, boom, boom. Show me the action. Mm-hmm. But then you got to think about a person that's coming in that don't know shit about Captain Marvel.
They need to show you the philosophy and the theory of the character.
Yeah, they need to show you who this character is. Now, this is a different. Yep, and this is a little bit different, Sir X-Men, from a lot of the other origin stories and whatnot. Because all the origin stories start off slow as hell. This one came off running, man. We started on another planet, on Hala, the Kree homeworld.
How long was the movie?
Right?
Like 2 hours. It was 2 hours.
That's not enough.
2 hours and 12 minutes.
They should have did a part 1 and a part 2 to get it right.
Yeah, because you could tell that they kind of had to chop through a lot of stuff when they were showing it. So when you're watching it, you see a lot of choppy scenes, but it's like not really. It's like because they had so much they trying to jam into the movie, so it's like jam so much stuff and then still give time to give actual human conversations to make you so you get to know the person and who they is, what they stand for, what they got to do, their trials and tribulations, and then they kind of like sit with the timepiece too as well, like the '90s references. I mean. Did y'all see any of the '90s reference that they had in there?
Yeah,
I've seen them in the trailers. I saw some of it in the trailers.
Hey, my favorite was the '96 Impala. I said, hold up, that's the '96 Impala. No,
I didn't realize that.
When I saw that car, I thought of you, Chuck.
Yeah, that's like for what they did reminds me of something. There's a short version of, I'm not trying to change the subject, but there's a short version of Shaka Zulu and the long version of Shaka Zulu. The short version of Shaka Zulu did not represent what him and his tribe was about. You need to watch the long version. When people watch the short version, they say, oh, that's what it was like. No, it was not. I know you've all seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
I've seen like 4 different Shaka Zulu movies.
But the original one that was on TV was the correct one.
Yeah, that's the one I remember.
Right. but they did shorter versions, and they shouldn't have did that with Miss Marvel and a lot of other movies that they made to translate to the cinema.
I even watched the original Zulu movie.
Oh yeah, that was actually really good.
I mean, say Flip, you might have quiet, man. Did you catch any of the '90s reference on Captain Marvel?
Man, let me tell you this. I understand what Kaleidoscope's saying, but that's bullshit, man. Everything they told that the movie on the trailer, I already have seen everything. You don't have to. People the thing you have to understand with movies when they show you things in the trailer that you have already seen. The big and surprise thing they already done show in the trailer. Like all that in the movie, they kept it short. I'm not worried about whether they get the storyline right or not because they're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to do what usually with DC will probably try to do, get everything correct in the storyline because they're trying to hurry up so they can present her in on the Avenger movie. But come on, they show listen here. 70% of the shit that you see on the commercial was the damn movie. It's not hard to put together if you paying attention to what's going on.
They hinted at the action beats. I know.
No, but
I know
it didn't matter. I mean, you still sit up there and you look like, well, damn.
And from the previews, you knew what was gonna happen next.
You knew what I know what was gonna happen. I knew that.
I know what you're getting at.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. When she jumped up on that train, the moment she jumped up on that train or whatever to go chase after him or whatever, I knew what was going to happen. I tell you, know what they're going to do? They're going to show you what's going to happen in the movie, regardless whether if they show you Colson, show you that Colson was a stroll or not or whatever. You knew that part was coming. It's like it's predictable. You're like, oh man, they shouldn't have showed that because it would have been even more exciting if they didn't show you that part in the trailer on TV. You're like, oh shit. That guard, you're like, oh, all right. Well, I mean, when you see that, okay.
But what about this here, Flip? You got the scroll. You got the scroll. They ended up not being bad on Captain Marvel. That was like a twist, so that wasn't in a what you call it. So
no. Let me clarify that. Let me clarify that right now.
Yeah.
The situation with the Skrull and the Kree was this: the Skrull and the Kree was already at war for centuries. The problem was the Kree tried to subjugate the Skrull and they fought back. So they had been running trying to find a galaxy where the Kree wouldn't find them. What they didn't know that the universe they went to had the Kree had already been there. So technically they ended up helping the Kree, but not really, because when they found out they was helping the Kree, they started kicking their ass. Because that's when they found out Captain America wasn't Captain America.
He was actually a Skrull.
Yeah, that was Super Skrull.
I mean, that's enough.
I mean, and also the thing, what they did is with the I was like, hold on. So you telling me powers from what? One of the Infinity Mat? From that engine, that was the power source what gave that engine that ability to move like that. Then the Infinity Stone gave her power.
Right, and
I'm looking at that like, what the hell? I mean, I'm not mad, but I'm just saying.
That's the way that she got her powers in the comic book.
She got it was mixed with Skrull blood. I mean, or Kree blood too.
Oh, her blood, yeah, her joint was mixed.
Yeah.
But
the trailer did a lot of misleading though, because remember in the movie when she actually wakes up, her blood is red. When she has the blood coming out her nose, but in the trailer, the blood is blue. So they be doing a lot of misleading stuff in the Marvel trailers sometimes.
That sounds like some kind of.
I mean,
minor.
I mean,
what about?
I'm not mad at it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I thought, from what I heard about the movie, I thought she was infused with the Skrull blood.
No, she was
Creed blood, but that gave her the power, correct?
No, it was actually
in the movie. The Tesseract gave her power. In the comic, she got a movie from the Kree.
Now that was a good twist right there. Had got me because I ain't see that coming.
Wow.
I mean, I think about it with her and Scarlet Witch. Them on the two people that was like their power came from one of the gems. So they're
the two most powerful if you think about it.
Right.
Think about it. They're the two most powerful, bro.
In the MC movie, you saying her and her were all
Hey, so
Scarlet
what
Witch.
about the CGI? Do y'all thought that the